Hello everyone, welcome to BI Consulting Pro. My name is Ajay Kumar, and in this video I'm gonna let you know how you can load the latest file data in Power BI. So suppose your client or your stakeholder is putting a file into OneDrive or in one folder or somewhere where you can get the data every week or every month or maybe every year. But your requirement is to just load the latest file data. So how you can do that in Power BI? In this video, I'm gonna let you know all the steps that you can follow to load the latest file data into Power BI. You can even schedule a schedule refresh to refresh the data. Please stay tuned with me till the end of this video. And if you are new over here, so please don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for all the latest Power BI updates and videos. Before going further, I would like to show you the folder where we have all the files. So here you can see I have created some of the demo files. Of course, it's on the today's date only, but whenever the file is going to come into your company's folder or the organizational folder from your stakeholders or the end clients, then you would get them according to the date they have arrived into that particular folder. Right now my folder name is demo data, and here I have placed some of the demo files over here, but I have named them according to the date they have arrived. So first of all, you go to your Power BI desktop application. Over there, go to the home tab and get the data. In this case, we want to get the data from a folder, and in one folder there can be many files, so we are going to get the latest file only. Now once this get data pane is going to open, you have to select the folder and click connect. The next step would be to browse the folder where your folder is on your LAN or on your personal desktop or maybe on OneDrive or shared drive. It can take a couple of seconds to load the files. Now you can see that you have your name of the files over here, then you have date accessed, date modified and date created. In our case, we should focus on date created. However, if you would like to focus on the file name as well, from there also you can extract the date. Well, for this demo, I'm going to go with the date created because this is the simplest way to do it. However, I'm going to also tell you how you can go with the name of the file. It's just you have to apply certain extra steps and then you can definitely go with that too. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this transform data tab. Once you will click over there, it's going to open a new window in the Power Query. Now as you can see, this date created column is over there. So now what we are going to do, we are going to simply sort this column in the descending order. Now you can see clearly over here the file which is arrived on 13th of January at 9:26 am is the first file, and the file which arrived at the earliest is over there. So the latest file would be the topmost because we sorted it out in the descending order. And now what you can do, you can just get that top row only. And how we can get the top row? There is a functionality over here which is the keep rows, and we are going to keep only one row. But as I mentioned to you earlier that we can also do this with the name of the file. So what you can do, you can just right click over here and you can split this column over here. So how you can split? You can split by this delimiter, and over here you can see the delimiter over here is underscore. So first you are going to click OK over here. Now you can see that in the name.to you have your dates, but still there is some suffix over there. So you have to also get rid of this. So you can once again go to the split column by delimiter and this time by dot. Click OK, and now this is your column. So you can keep this column out of this and you can remove other columns. So in this column you can sort it out. So this is the another way you can just keep the dates over here, and then once you have your dates over here, then you can get the top row only. Now you have split this the file name column completely and you got your date over here. Now you can again go to this descending, just click on this and you can see this the top row is your latest file. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just keep this top row. Click OK. And now there is a button over here which is saying combine files. Just click over this. Once you will click, there's a new window is going to pop up over here which is going to give you your sheet names. So now you have to select your sheet where your data is, and now you can see this created date That means when your file is created, I just put this date column over there in the file so that we can get to know when this file has been created. And this is 1st of February 2022, which is going to be our latest file. Now click OK, and here at the backend you will find this is your query. Now you have to check which columns do you want to keep, which you don't want to keep. Now once you check your columns, you can update it. There's already other videos on our channel where you can get to know how to work on this in the Power Query Editor. Now I'm not gonna change anything over here, except I'm just gonna check the data types, which should be the correct one. Now we have loaded our latest file data. Now what I'm gonna do, simply close and apply, and our data has been loaded. So now you can see there is a created date over here, and that created date we can check what is the created date. That means when the file has been arrived, or what is the creation date of that file. And for that I'm going to take this card, and here I can drag and drop this created date. Here you can see this clearly, it's February 1st 2022. Now this is the latest file that we have over here. Now the another thing which we can do to verify whether it's gonna work for the other latest file or not. So for that, I'm coming here again into my folder, and I'm gonna just copy and paste. I'm gonna create another file which is going to be the latest file. So according to the logic that we have implemented over here, if I'm going to refresh my data, the date should get changed to the 1st of March 2022, because that's the only way it's gonna work. It should load the latest data once I click on the refresh button. Let's click over here. It's refreshing the data. And here you can see that 1st of March 2022. That means it has loaded only the latest data file. That's all you need to do to load the latest file data in Power BI. I hope this is gonna be helpful when you just need to load the latest file data into your organization. If you have any question and concern, please do let us know. And also, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for all the latest Power BI updates and videos.